Hello.
Hello, everybody.
I think I have a little delay. No, I seem okay right now.
No,
Right now. You fine.
Hello, everyone. How are y'all out there in the world? Let me see who's on YouTube. I mean, on Instagram.
I can't see the phone.
we're on Instagram too,
Yeah, we're streaming on Instagram too. So we'll tell the Instagram people to go to YouTube.
especially if you want to win something. If you want to be somebody,
If you want to go somewhere,
you better.
wake up and make it happen.
God is good all the time.
If
Oh,
you are on Instagram, let me pin it. Join us on YouTube at, and I'm putting it in the chat, BCMC University.
God is good.
all right.
I think it's like that.
Welcome.
All right. Welcome, everyone. Lois laughing at me.
She still don't have it right, y'all. Still don't have it right.
That's my version. That is my version. All right, y'all. Welcome, welcome. We have updates that we're going to give you. And then we are going to go into the live sales segment. We have Miss Shelly Achung of Pharos Candle Co. And then we have a raffle as well. And so we will start it off with Miss Nikki, Coach Nikki.
Hey. All right, y'all. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, as Kay would say. Listen, January has been motivational mindset month. Everything that we've been doing has been around mindset, getting your mindset together because it starts in your mind. If your mind ain't right, then and nothing else is going to follow. So you got to make sure that you get it together. And so everything that we did for this month and we're going to continue to do for the rest of this month is going to be centered around mindset. So with that being said, y'all, these are the classes that we had. And if you missed it, make sure that you go back and check it out. And not to mention, January is free class month. Free class
Mhm.
all month long. So you are able to view the classes, watch the classes, view the class and watch the class, same thing. You're able to, you're able to do them for free. That's what I meant to say. Okay, so on the third, we had BCMC orientation. It was with the coaches. It was Jules, Chantel, and I. We had orientation. Then we had the replay relay day, and it was a bundle of classes. You guys, you had to be there because all of the classes are there for you. Everything is, like I said, geared for you to get your mind in order. Coach Alicia with Elevated Business Concepts. Let me see. I'm messing up. Okay. So on the 11th, we had goal oriented mindset. That was with me. I taught that class. And then we had our roadmap party. And I hope you guys did your roadmap. We don't do vision boards anymore. We do roadmaps. Why? Because we're going to create the map to where we're trying to go, not where we are going, right? And so tomorrow, you guys, you do not want to miss. It is going to be exploring the candle making industry, and that is going to be with Coach Jules and Coach Chantel, and that is going to be at 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern, and on the 25th, 125.25. You don't want to miss out on that. We always talking about value. We're gonna have Coach Sean in from First of All, and she's going to be talking about your value. What else, right?
And
Bring it
y'all don't want to miss that one because Coach Sean is always on point.
always. And that'll be at 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we do this every year. We didn't get to do it last year, so we had to be doing it in January. We're doing it in January. It's the Battle of the Bands. It's the Battle of the Bands. It's BCMC versus BBU. So if you would like to participate, make sure you're paying attention and make sure you stay in tune to what we're doing because the link is going out next week. So you're gonna have to pick a side. Y'all know me. I tell you, pick a side. You gotta pick a side. You gotta pick a side.
Or we might change it up. We might change it up.
Okay.
Let them merge on teams.
Okay. We can let the swirl happen. All right, well, let's get it. Let's go, y'all. So, yeah. So if you missed any of the classes, they are definitely available for playback, and you don't want to miss the rest of the month because, again, these are free classes that you guys are able to take. So if you're not
Mhm.
a member of BCMC, go on ahead and see what BCMC is all about. And if you think you're getting something with the classes that you have for January, imagine what you have in
Mhm.
university and university. University. I said university.
Thank you.
University.
Thank you.
Imagine what you have in a university. It is a plethora of classes.
Plethora. We have over 150, and again, all the classes, like Coach Nikki said, have been streamed on YouTube. So you get free dibs. Free dibs. All right.
Make sure y'all take pictures and take your notes. Take your notes.
All right. Is it me?
It is you.
Who, me? Not me. Then who? All right, y'all. We still have Bliss back. We still have BCMC Bliss bags available.
We gotta do this, Chantel. Do it.
What? Oh, the crumping. We got to crump. We got to get to that.
Okay.
Okay, so when crumping first came out, I always wanted to be like a crumper, so I try to do like that.
Not a crumper.
All right, I'm being serious, y'all. We still have Bliss bags available for purchase. Y'all, our Bliss bags are in the hands of the fantabulous Miss Melba Moore. Do you guys understand what that means? Okay, do you know who Melba Moore is? Okay, do you know who Melba Moore is?
Okay, gonna get you.
I had to get her. Melba Moore is an amazing actress. She's a singer. I think she's been on Broadway. Did she win a Tony Award? I know she's won some awards, but you gotta
She won some awards.
Yeah. So you
Mhm.
gotta be like a 70s, late 70s, maybe 80s baby to really know who Melba Moore is. But our Bliss bags are in her hands. And I'm telling you, God be working some things out because when Miss Melba Moore showed up, and I think it was a few weeks ago, I was on live and she showed up on our live and Jules was in the inbox. You know, Jules was in the inbox. And so I'm just thankful that we were able to, we weren't even looking for it. It just fell into our lap, so to speak. And God's looking out for BCMC, so y'all get ready. They're all, huh?
I said, get ready, get ready, get ready.
Okay. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yes. So we also sent the Bliss bags to Mr. Bryce Oates and Sir Candleman, but due to the fires in LA, we're still praying for those in LA. There is a delay, so hopefully soon they will get those Bliss bags as well. We are still planning a Bliss bag live giveaway where we will go through each product and pick 3 winners from a contest. So get ready for that. Why am I looking at my phone? I'm supposed to be looking at the camera. We're also planning y'all don't mind me because I'm looking at the chat and then also, but anyways. We are planning collaboration with Miss Mika from All Black Everything. We're going to wind it up. And it
go a little something like, hey.
I love Mika. So be on the lookout for a collaboration with All Up in Your Black Live with Miss Mika and BCMC.
All up in your black?
Did I say that? y'all. Oh,
Gosh.
All Black Everything, y'all know what I meant. All
Okay.
All Black Everything. Miss Mika. from Philly, where I
Feeling where I'm from.
am. They over here crying.
Oh,
I'm gonna let them get it out. Get it on out.
out in your black.
Miss Tracy said, "What in the vocabulary is happening?" Yep.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
I was talking like I didn't even hear myself say that. I was just trying to get through the announcement, the
She
church
said
announcement.
all up in your black. Okay.
And confidently.
Whew, okay.
Y'all, I'm excited tonight. I'm excited to be here tonight. So let's try that again.
I need
BCMC will be having a live collaboration with All Black Everything with Miss Mika. I forgot Mika's last name. But anyway,
and we're gonna wind it up. We're gonna wind it up, and it goes a little something like, hey. I always make my hands look like Mr.
I think it's Mika Johnson.
Johnson. Okay, yes. So the following people have received bliss bags from BCMC. Let me tell you guys, we worked really hard to ensure that these bags got into the right hands. I reached out to people, Nikki reached out to people, Jules. We all wanted to make sure that these bags were not, we didn't ask you guys to do these bags and not put in the due diligence to make sure that it got into the right hands, because we want people to share these amazing gifts that you guys have. And I'm telling you, the bliss bags, everyone who contributed has something special in those bags. So thank you to everyone who contributed. So far, influencers, Dr. Brayley Evans.
Y'all know who that is? She's an actress, Breely. I think it's Breely.
Yes. Yes, I thought the name was familiar. Yes.
Breely.
Yep. Talia. Is it Talia or Talia?
I think it's, I don't know if it's Talia
Cadet.
or Talia, yeah. But she's very popular.
I know people pronounce that word, that name differently. Shay Nicole, Rayshonda Elias. Let's check the board. Oh, Miss yes.
Miss Rayshonda.
Hello, everyone.
Okay. Keisha said you pronounced it right.
Okay, thank you. And so so the plan is to add the products for either Valentine's Day or spring bag, so we can reach out to members to extend the code if needed. So we are still pushing these bliss bags because just what we do. We're going to keep on pushing it until we can't push no more. Again, we are very proud of everybody who contributed, who were collaborators in this bliss bag. We could not have done it without you saying yes and without your willingness to send your products to us. And we have 25 products in the bag from 25 makers, which is a $300 value. We're selling the bags for $99.99. Your purchase helps support BCMC. It spotlights our members' craftsmanship and provides their brands with increased visibility. You guys rock. We couldn't have done it without you.
Yes. So we also have some news about collaborations. We've been talking about Makesy since December. I think I went out there in November, but we've been talking about Makesy since. And so I had a meeting with them on Thursday, and I'm excited to announce that things are underway. So I am waiting for some shipments to come where I have to do some reviews and approve, and then we're going to get the ball rolling. Thank you, December. December put in the chat the link to the bliss bags. So, and then I probably can, I wonder, I'll go back and show you guys, people that are new that haven't seen the bliss bag. We can share screen and I'll show it from Instagram. And then also, if you've been following, we've been collaborating with Candle Fragrance House. And so last time we were on All Up in Your Wax, we were getting ready for the pitch contest. That happened. We had the winners. They have already shipped their products to Atlanta. The winners, again, for those that didn't know, are Bobby Ferris with Casual Elegance Candle Co. Or is it I think it's Casual Home Elegance, right? Yeah. Casual Home Elegance, yeah, Candle Co. LaRasha Paul of BU Candle Co. Lakeisha Jones of Clotis Candle Co. Queenie Wade of Utopia Candles and Beyond, and yes, Abdullah of Melodic Sense. And so we are waiting for a final date. They did have a grand opening date that had to be pushed back because of the weather in Atlanta. Things were delayed with products arriving. So we are planning to still come to Atlanta and do some type of pop up, some type of event, cut the ribbon to our BCMC section in the store. And so that is still happening. So we will update everyone soon as we get all the details ready. Yay!
Bravo, bravo.
Bravo, bravo, bravo. All right, y'all. So we've been talking about this for quite some time. We've been talking about it since last year, actually. Um,
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Whoa, whoa,
Whoop,
whoa,
whoop,
whoa,
whoop.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
these here
I
best.
wonder, can I share the screen if it'll let me to show? Okay, keep showing. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up.
Okay, so we've been talking about this since last year. Now is the time. You guys are now able to purchase the vessels, and I think we have the best prices in town. So if you would like to be a part of our buy-in program, we are going to be taking pre-orders the last week in January. And only these are only available. I'm sorry, I have to make sure I say everything. These are only available in wholesale. So if you in bulk, if you want to order and you want to go with somebody who lives in your area or somebody who's willing to drive with you and you want to go half with them on getting this,
Mhm.
this is the perfect time for you to do it. Again, we have the best prices in town, and you're not going to find a better deal. Look at the vessel. This is a 15-ounce vessel. It is 12-ounce fill. It has a 3.448 inch diameter, which is almost 3.5. And let me see. Hocking glass. This is an Anchor Hocking glass. Do you see that? Beautiful vessel. I went to Candles and Supplies today so that I can get some wax so that I can do some dessert candles, because I'm gonna do some dessert candles in this here jar, and I'm gonna tell you guys all about it. And I'll do videos and tutorials and everything along the way. But yes, everybody needs this. I'm gonna tell you right now. And
Mhm.
we will have let this go. We're gonna go through our first round. Next round, we may have more options for y'all. So y'all just let us know if this is something that you guys are interested in. Okay, so it is $3.09 a jar. The minimum order quantity is 250 pieces. So you'll get it for 309 for 240 pieces. But if you want to go higher, you want to get more, you could get 360 pieces for $2.74 plus free shipping. Like I said, we the best deal around town, right?
You're the best.
And you can do
We the plug. We the plug.
buy now, pay later. We have Affirm, we have Afterpay, we have Klarna. If, like I said, if there are people in your area that you want to do this buy in with, y'all want to buy more, and so you can get the cheaper price, go on ahead. This is great. This vessel is great quality. It's an Anchor Hocking vessel. Go on ahead and group up with your friends and do this so y'all can split this. So instead of it being $2.70, well, it still will be $2.74, but you won't have to pay the whole thing up front. You'll be able to split that with somebody else. Just saying, if you know somebody, tell somebody, let them know, hey, y'all want to use this vessel?
And then the picture that you see up here is actually one that Chantel did because she actually wicked it and she was testing the vessel out. How did it go, sis, when you
Actually, I love the vessel, and I'm actually, thinking about. I told you I was on the hunt for a new vessel, so that's probably
Mhm.
my new thing. So yeah, I
Mhm.
love it. I love it.
Mhm.
And you can double wick it. You can
Yep.
see how wide it is.
It's double wick. And this is a heavy jar. It's like it's not thin glass. It's really nice.
And you can upcycle this jar. So if you wanted to, like, something to tell your customers, oh, you can put your pens, your pen, your
Mhm.
food supplies, your hair supplies, all that
Mhm.
stuff in here. Put it on a dresser. You can even decoupage it and make it something beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And let them, or a little vase. You can make it a little vase for those little. You know how they do those little those roses, and it's just the short rose
Mhm.
stems. You could do that in here too.
So we
Listen,
have a question. What lid goes with it? What are the dimensions again? We can give you the dimensions.
the lid is the seven
So
three
the
three
oh,
six.
mhm.
7336 lid.
No, that's the glass. That's the glass.
Oh, I have the place. I think I thought that's what it was.
Yeah, the opening diameter is 3.48 inches. So that would be the lid, but we can also find out
We have the
what lids.
we have the link to the lid. Do you want me to say it?
Yeah, we can see. Yeah, you have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He Aztec. I think that's we have 7336 lids Aztec.
Okay.
Let me see if I find it real fast.
But we can also share. Once we post this up, we can share out the links of where you can get lids that fill. What's the fill weight? The fill weight is 12 ounce. 12
Menemy is
ounce.
ready. Menemy is ready. She done filled out the form. She is ready.
And listen,
12 ounce fill weight, and it's a 15-ounce jar.
if you want, again, if you would like to go in with somebody and split the cost,
Hey,
wonderful.
Shelby.
Hey, Lori, it is a wonderful deal.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
hmm
Yep.
And all this information is also in the link that Latrice shared. The information is in there as well. So yeah, y'all, we're excited about this.
Very excited. I can't wait.
Excited.
So let me stop sharing. And then I did say I would go back to the bliss bag.
Did we talk about the pay options?
Yes.
Oh, you did? Okay. Okay.
Yep, you have Klarna, Afterpay, and Affirm. Yes, buy now.
Mhm.
So of course it's going to seem like a large number up front, but that's only because you're doing it up front. But I'm telling you, the cost of goods are going to be cheaper.
When will they be ready? So we're taking pre-orders at the end of the month, and then should be about 2-3 weeks before they arrive once we do an order. But we'll have a timeline as well for everyone once we get this going after we get the pre-sales going. Good
Yep.
questions.
They are ready. They are ready, 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 ready. And again, there you can double wick it. It's about it's four and a quarter, almost 4.25 inches tall.
And it's really pretty. It's like it gives like a luxury look to it. You put a nice label on there. You good
Yep.
to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do some dessert candles in here.
That will be super cute.
I'm going to do some dessert candles in here.
Super
I
cute.
don't know which one I'm doing yet, but I'm going to play around with it. I think I'm going to do of course a strawberry and probably a chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe even a coffee.
Oh.
Maybe I'll even do a coffee. Oh.
That Lisa, that's coming too.
Listen, we about to
That's coming too.
we about to shut the whole world down. No, I'm just joking.
And I'm trying to pull up let me see. Trying to pull up the bliss bag for some people.
All right. Do you guys need the price one more time? Let me say it one more time if somebody could put it in the chat. It is $3.09 per jar if you order 240 pieces plus free shipping. So that's $3.09 for 240 pieces. If you want to get 360 pieces, it's even cheaper. So it'll be $2.74 for 360 pieces. $2.74 for 360 pieces. Both options have free shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Both options have free shipping. First of all, how many of you guys order your candle vessels and order more than 100 a pop? You already know your shipping is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane.
Happy.
I'm making iced matcha green tea candles and iced
For
iced
summer lunch.
coffee for my summer lunch, and I need these clear vessels. And do,
That sounds nice.
and do.
Yes. Okay, let me show. I'm gonna show you guys the bliss bag. I was trying to pull it up on my in my folder, but I'm gonna show it from Instagram.
Okay.
All
Did
right,
we
so
ship
this
to
is
Hawaii, sis?
I would have to find out. I believe so, right? Because they're considered U.S. So
Right, I think so.
yeah,
These
I
are
believe
state.
so. So we can but we can double check for you,
Yes.
Lori.
Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm.
Let me go back. So this first picture is the actual bag. And then the next couple slides you'll see are the products that are inside of the bliss bag from our 25 members. All right. So just showing you guys that have not seen it yet. All
Very
right.
nice. Very demure.
Very demure, very demure.
And I don't think I've ever seen anybody do something like this. This is a very unique idea that we came up with. I'm telling you, we be having all the good stuff.
We've been working hard behind the scenes.
Period.
Sure have. Sure have.
Period.
Period.
All right.
So you guys. Oh,
Yeah.
are you saying
That's
something?
it. I was saying you next.
All right. So we are very excited about the spring 2025 cohort. When I tell you the Fearless 15, y'all, the Fearless 15 did not come to play at all. They ready. They ready for it.
Ready,
And we have
ready.
some of them in the chat. And I'm gonna say this. I'm definitely they are not they're motivated. They are very serious about their businesses, and
Baby.
that's something that we appreciate as coaches is people that come into the cohort ready to work, motivated, and they take it seriously because we don't want to waste your time. We definitely don't want to waste our time because we got things to do. So we want to show some love to them. And if you see their posts, please engage with them. I know we had a recent challenge where they had to do polls. I think the polls are over, but still you can engage with them. You can congratulate them, watch their lives. So please show them some love and let them know that the BCMC community is here to support them. And we look forward to the next 4.5 months of just growth. And after they graduate, y'all be prepared because Metame is already
out of this world.
She's already taking off. She's on Scent Syndicate, the Scent Syndicate, hey! And she's already taking off. So y'all, this cohort.
I could say they've all been like working hard. Like they've got this first project coming. They've already got their slot. Like they are for real, for real. They bringing it. So it's exciting.
It's very exciting. It's very exciting. I think I've seen Anita. Miss Anita's in here.
Yes,
Is in here. I don't know who else is in here. I don't know.
If you are a part of the spring 2025 cohort, put spring 2025 in the chat. Put spring 2025 in the chat.
Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Oh, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Oh, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Oh.
All right, we got Tony.
We got Rose.
Candice, yes.
Candice.
Miss
Anita.
Chantel.
Justin. Listen,
All
and I
right.
think Tony has a launch. I think
Chantel's in there. Chantel.
Chantel. There's
she
two
released her
Chantels,
new
you
stuff
guys.
today.
Hmm.
Huh?
Tony just really didn't Tony release her new stuff today? Tony has. Let me
Tony, did
see.
you release your stuff today?
I know she did a giveaway this morning.
Oh, I missed it.
It's been
Yeah,
a
she
busy
gave
day. I had
away.
a really busy morning.
Oh, we
So
got Rose at the top too.
Yep, I won a
Mhm.
I won a sweatshirt, some coffee, and a candle.
I missed it. I was working.
I'm just joking. I didn't win it. Lakeisha did, but
Because I sure want the sweatshirt.
right, the sweatshirt, the
It's
hoodie,
so
the
cute.
cute.
sweatshirt, the coffee, and the candle.
It's
Super
super
cute.
cute.
I'm telling y'all, Metame is not. She's coming with it, and I love the passion. I love the motivation that she's bringing. So she's my February Aquarius sis. We coming to take over in a few days, so get ready for Aquarius season, because
Oh, there she goes. She said I did merch drop and 3 giveaways.
Okay.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All
Our
right.
homework's done. Yep. All right, y'all. So this is just a reminder to sign up for our BCMC 2025 Houston Convention. If you want info and you're interested in attending, make sure you sign up. We're going to drop the link in the chat. Remember, this is a 4-day event, September 25th through the 28th this year. Pre-sales will begin in late January, early February. So info is going to start to roll out to the ones that reserve their spot from the Ohio conference. The theme is everything in Texas is bigger.
Boom.
And then we're going to have the 3rd annual Candle Ball Rodeo Edition, field trips, vendor sales, breakout sessions, speakers, live Sunday jazz brunch, surprise H-Town celebrity meet and greet, plus more. So if you have not signed up, December has put the link in the chat. Make sure you sign up so that you do not miss out on the information that goes out.
And if you haven't seen Justin perform,
Yes.
y'all don't want to miss Justin.
That too. That too.
Y'all do not want to miss Justin performing, because Justin
He brought it in
shuts the
Ohio.
house down. That's
He did it in Ohio. It was a great performance.
Yeah. So are y'all ready for all up in your wax, y'all? Any questions? Oh wait, do we have any questions about the convention?
Yep. Any questions about anything? Any updates we've gone over?
Candace said, "Is it Bun B?"
I don't know. It might be.
Hmm.
It might be. It might be. And then if Miss Shelley, I think Miss Shelley is in the audience. I am sharing the link in the chat for you to join.
Justin did his thing in Ohio, and did.
Did.
He did. He did.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great candle ball.
That
It
was.
was a great candle ball.
And I'm gonna say it was decorated to the now. It was.
We was pushing tables and chairs for like 2 hours with Nikki. I just ran into it. I just ran into it. And I got yelled at when I got upstairs. Where were you at? We had a meeting. I was like, okay.
Child, look, we made it happen though.
We sure did.
We made it happen. Ohio was a vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so
Okay, Miss Shelley, if you are in, I thought I saw Shelley in here.
She was here in the beginning.
Okay, so Miss Shelley, if you're in here, the link is in the chat for you.
Everybody get ready, get ready, get ready. We are about to do our live sales segment, and this is going to be great. So you guys make sure that you go on ahead and get ready to support Miss Shelly Achong of Pharos Candle Co.
Here she go, y'all. Here she go.
Achong of Pharos Candle.
Where you
Hey,
Hi, can you
Shelly.
see me? Yay! Let me make it bigger. I can't see you guys. I'm blind. All right. I'm in here.
Hey,
Hi.
Shirley.
Hey, how you doing?
You know,
Good.
Good. All right.
So, Miss Shelly,
Yes, ma'am.
tell us about your company, Pharos Candle Co.
All right. First of all, I got to do a shameless plug. My daughter,
oh, what? Come
Oh,
my
I
on.
like
daughter
that
made this
shirt.
for me.
I love t-shirts.
It's a custom tee by B here in Tulsa. She made this for me a couple years ago, so
Ooh,
I
I
wear it all
want
the time.
one.
Hmm.
I want one.
Okay. Custom tees by B. She has a website. She made this
Okay.
for my mama. And I started doing pop-ups. So
I love that shirt. I want one.
thank you.
Mhm.
That's really cute.
Hold on just a moment. Hello. Okay. Um, what do you want to know about me? About the company, me in particular? Or?
Yeah, tell us about Pharos Candle Co. How did it start? What
Yeah.
is it about?
Yes.
Why'd you name it Pharos?
I'm a big nerd. So I work. I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm the. Let me start over. Hi, my name is Shelly H. Chung. I'm a 54-year-old Black businesswoman, and I work at a major airline. I don't want to name it, but a major airline company for the past 24 years. I'm sorry. There's two of me now. It's messing me up. And I have two girls. One is 34. One is 29, and five grandchildren. So that's why I'm always busy running all over the place. At the airport during COVID, everyone started making their companies. I decided I wanted to do something. I've done candles for over 20 years, and I decided I wanted to do more than just a hobby, have something as a legacy later on. And my girls ended up doing some other things, but may come back to family as a candle business. So I was sitting there, and after 20 years, I wanted one word that conveyed what I wanted to do with my candles. So I'm sitting there thinking about it. And I love lighthouses. That's one thing. I've been to the one in, it's called Hecate Head or Heceta Head in Oregon,
Mhm.
Yachats, Oregon on the coast. Beautiful. 7 course breakfast, everything. So I'm thinking, and it finally came. I like epiphanies like The Simpsons. Pharos, you ninny. Pharos is the island that the ancient lighthouse of Alexandria set on. It's been gone for centuries, but it was a lighthouse that during the day they had mirrors because they didn't, it's ancient. They had mirrors to reflect to show the ships that were coming in. It was a rugged little area. They didn't want people to die and ships to go down. And then at night, they had fire up there. And they had animals that would take the hay and burn. So they were burning things like we have Fresno lens now. They didn't have all that. So that's where I came up with the name Pharos. And Alexander the Great had it commissioned by Ptolemy the First, yada yada. That's where I came up with the name for Pharos Candle Company because I'm really into the whole Egyptian thing. And Mummy's one of my favorite movies. So, and it's
I love
actually historical.
Egyptian themes.
God,
Hmm.
I love.
Hmm.
So that's where I came up with Pharos. And I'm live here in Tulsa. I'm Okie from Muskogee originally. I went back and forth for work for about 8.5, 9 years, but I've lived here in Tulsa for the past 14 or so, and just trying to live the dream.
What is it that
Oh,
you
live
say?
the dream.
Ogie from Muskogee? What do you say?
What'd you say?
What do you say? Ogie from Muskogee?
Okie from Muskogee. We all smoke marijuana all day, and then we roll up the carpet at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, pretty much.
And we need passes.
Huh?
We need buddy passes.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. That's a whole nother ball of wax on that one. We're getting ready to come up with some exciting things this year, so stay tuned.
Okay, okay.
All right then.
Right?
Nice.
You think we needed to look at 6 candles. I also am looking into diffusers coming up, but in March, the supplier I'm looking for, a supplier thing. It's been fun the past couple years. The supplier is going to have them coming in March, so hopefully I'll have diffusers with my candles and room sprays. But right now I'm kind of in a bind because the wax that I use is the candle company, major manufacturer, sold to someone else. and I'm hoping they're keeping our wax. They said they are, but it's mid-January to the end of January, and I haven't heard good words just yet. But they say no news is good news, so
I'm
keeping
gonna say
fingers
we're
crossed.
so positive. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work
It's
out.
It'll
gonna
work
work
out.
out. If
Don't have
not, I got some backup wax that we're
That's
gonna
right.
test, and we're
That's
gonna keep it
right.
rolling.
That's right.
Right. That's right.
That's right. That's right.
Well, the first one I have is
Well,
oh,
hold on
let
now.
me go
Hold
back.
on.
Hold up, so
Before you start, I want you to tell the people about the BCMC contest at the first annual candle
That's what I
ball.
was going back to. I'm sorry, sis. I'm
Yeah.
having a hot flash. Lord have mercy. Woo. Here, let me get this
Miss
fan
Shelley
going.
is funny. I love her.
I'm sorry. I get nervous. My stomach was bothering me this week. I was like, you know what? We gonna make it, Lord. We gonna make it. Okay.
and is.
Ready to sell
So
Queenie.
I love my sister in Black Candle Makers Club because I just came into it. I've been lurker for years looking. Finally started coming out saying, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go to the different events that I can go to. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, like we say here in Oklahoma. And I'm gonna do it. So they BCMC hosted a contest in 2000 was 23 2023, and we had to come up with a candle that burned great, had all the rules and regulations of the contest, everything to be in the world's largest candle store, which I just love that place, Candle Delirium. So I said, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So I rushed up because I was just really starting to get my company won't be 5 years until the July the 8th of this year. So I'm jumping around doing things. I said, you know what? I'm going to make the melange collection and I'm going to turn in my six and I'm going to do this like this. So I just turned it in and prayed. Well, the day that I found out that I was a finalist, I just stared at the screen and I screamed and squealed and jumped in my feet and scared my grandbaby who's 4 and my husband. What is going on? Praise the Lord. I made it as a finalist. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how I got my candle into Black Candle Makers Club because Bryce Oates, my little guardian angel, loved my candle gypsy, which he said smelled like to him carrot cake. It was a different note. He had never really seen it in candles, and I decided to go with that.
Yep. 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 And so Shelly's candles can be found in Candle Delirium. So if you're in that area, stop by Candle Delirium. She has her candles there.
Yeah.
And she's doing really well in there.
Yes.
Skills. I checked on them because I was worried. I got a hold of one of the girls and she said they were doing good. I was like, thank God, because this whole fire thing, and I was just worried about them as a person in the store. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I guess now we can go ahead and start with the sale.
Baby,
Ready, get
ready. She's ready.
And I'm still working with the platform that Jazz started with, Elon. That's been a journey and a half, but it's coming to fruition. It's a really nice platform, and one of the ladies that's on there has really helped me with the new platform. I didn't get on Shopify, and I went from Wix to the my brand black owned platform, and it's working out very well. I hope Yaz is still there. I need to talk to her about that. But the first candle I have, and I keep these on here because
Mm-hmm.
these little things will, if you look at it wrong, it'll dent.
Ah,
But Miss Shelley, tell us what sale you got going today for us
Oh
I
yes.
got
before we start.
Black Candle Maker code is going to be 50% off these candles. I just said, I'm go ahead. I'm not going to play around with no 10, no
she
15,
said,
no
I
20.
ain't playing today.
What I
When is that
got is what's
code
going
good
to
through?
happen. We doing this. Because I've been out for on the job injury for the past 7 months. Well, today they released me, so I'm like, we're going. And also I have a vendor event, major one in March for the Oklahoma Go market, so I'll be making candles for that as well. So we're just gonna go and produce, chug along like a little engine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes. So Miss Shelley has BCMC 50 is the code. I'm gonna put it in the chat. And what
I
is
have,
your website, Miss Shelley?
it's www.pharos, which is Pharos candleco.com. And I have it available until or January 31st, but it can go farther than that if we need to.
Oh, look at you.
Okay.
Get on the site now.
And if there's a shop in there it doesn't work,
Oh, you
there's
gonna put
a
in
couple other shops that will.
Oh, Pharos Candle.
So www guys dot Pharos Pharos
Hmm.
candleco.com. 50% off until the end of the month. You
Ooh,
do not
that's a show
want
enough
to miss
sale.
it.
That's a
Yes.
show. I just want to share one thing about you, Miss Shelley, and this has stuck with me ever since I met you. I met you in LA at the at our candle conference, or at our, I think that was our second. It was actually, that was our first meetup slash conference,
Hmm.
and I remember you coming in, and you had some struggles getting in, and you just persevered through all of that with a smile on your face. You never complained. You didn't
Thank
say, "Well,
you.
I'm gonna stay in my room because all these things are going wrong." It was just like, and I just, and ever since then, I love your person. I love your personality. I love your spirit. I love how you're just always so bubbly. But that encounter, just meeting you in LA, that was just really, and I've always, every time I see you, I'm like, this, she's a trooper, and you're resilient. And it showed your resilience. It showed that you don't let things, stop
Mhm.
you, because you could have stopped. I mean, there were things that were, there were hindrances that were happening, and I just really admire that about you. So as
Thank
seeing
you.
you here in this space, it was all worth it, because you pushed through when you could have been like, forget this, I'm done, I'm going home, whatever.
Did go through my mind, but I was like, Lord, you haven't brought me this far to let me down.
Yeah,
So I did my little cry on the side and rolled up in there. I was a little late, but I was there.
yeah,
Yep.
that's with a
Right.
smile on your face.
But
Thank you.
that's what we do as Zeta Phi Beta.
Right? Z5.
We make it happen no matter what. There will
Right.
nothing stop us. All right, Miss Shelley, let's go with the number one. We got, what is it called? Amp.
Amphitrite. And I'm a
Okay.
real nerd. And you know what? I just let my just weird flag just fly.
That,
Amphitrite is I love Greek mythology, Roman mythology, but Greek. Amphitrite is the Nereid goddess of the sea. She is the wife of the ocean king Poseidon. And when I did this one, I named it Amphitrite, but it's called Seldamare, and it's I have the double wick,
mhm.
and it has notes of sea salt, cardamom. Let's see, cardamom, orange peel, and sea salt were the main ones that I put on the label. When you open it up, it reminds me of kind of like a salty sea.
Come on, Salty. See?
Salty sea, like you're over by the sea. I love the ocean waves crashing against the rocks. You could just feel like you're there. And it has cardamom, orange peel, sea salt. The base is palm, amber, and light musk for the amphitrite. She's
That
part of the
sounds
Miran's
amazing.
Club. I like her.
Okay. And y'all, that is regular price 45. With the BCMC 50% off, you're getting it for 22.50.
22.50. How many ounces is that candle?
It's 11 ounces. It's I believe it's a
Wow.
12-ounce fill, but it's 11 ounces. I tried to put in as much as I possibly could for what the wax and the wicks would hold.
Yes, yes.
Very
Where
fragrant.
would you
I,
put
I
that
put in the
candle?
max.
Where would
Hmm.
you put that candle? Would that be a bathroom candle? Would it be a vanity candle? Would it be a kitchen candle? Where would you?
Whatever. I would say more bedroom, maybe even bathroom. For this particular fragrance, you could put it in your kitchen, but it's a clean fragrance. So,
Mhm.
and it's the 11 ounce. It's not the smaller one like I have. I'll just show y'all real quick. This is the one that I have that I call my babies. I started with my classics,
Mhm.
and they are the one wick. And this is Aloha, which is strawberry guava, and it has the guava, strawberry, and vanilla. And
Mhm.
they're usually $20. Just half off for these, and they're the
So
seven
those are
point
ten
five.
dollars.
This is 7.5 ounce, and this is kind of for your bathroom, maybe even your bedroom. It doesn't like overpower the whole house. unless you have it on like for 4 hours. You may be able to smell it in a couple of rooms, but I think mostly for your bathroom or your bedroom for those. Yep.
Mm.
And I also forgot to tell you, besides Candle Delirium, if there's a couple of makers on the group who are from Oklahoma City or surrounding me, or if you even come down, my candles are in Reese's. I'm a wholesaler, it seems like, for Candle Delirium in West Hollywood. And then Reese's store 905, which is the new Broken Arrow store. Made in Oklahoma products are in there, and they wanted me from rangeme.com, what I told everyone before at one of the conferences. And I got in the store. I had 24 original candles because they just had one table that's in the middle, if you've ever, grocery stores. And I have 4 candles left as of when I did it for Christmas. So they're selling, and she told me, bring them, she'll sell them.
Nice.
Yep. So, and then
Nice, Shelly.
May have another one coming up. We'll see how that goes, and it's gonna be down south, y'all.
Hey, hey.
Right. Moving right along.
And
Uh,
so, wait, before you move on, Miss Shelley, what would you put that in? Would that be like your earthy? Is that like a?
the amphitrite one, I would put it
Mhm.
as the clean. Not really earthy. I'd put it as clean and
Okay,
citrus because it has the orange peel in it. I would put it in clean and citrus categories.
okay,
Oh, that sounds
okay.
like both of y'all.
I would.
Clean
Hmm.
citrus.
So cardamom, orange
Fresh,
peel,
they're
sea
also
salt.
called fresh.
Okay,
Ozone. Yeah.
okay,
So
perfect.
the
All
other
right,
one,
what we got next? My favorite.
yeah. Your favorite is Is it Cleopatra? You love Cleopatra? I love Cleopatra. Now, the Cleopatra has dark rose, peppercorn, and vanilla. And I thought when I was looking at that fragrance, I said, ooh, Jules would like this.
Uh-huh. Sure would.
And when you open it, oh, I'm not even a rose girl, but dark roses, real fresh rose, I'm starting to like that. I'm more of an earthy, woodsy kind of girl, but this one got me because it has the spiced peppercorn in it, and the vanilla warms it up a little bit with the um, floral in it. So that's my Cleopatra, and of course, Cleopatra was the queen of Egypt.
Yeah.
She was trying to remember during March the 51st of BC through August 30th of BC. And they said when she came in, she had 2 lovers, famous lovers, Julius
Mhm.
Caesar and Mark Antony. Julius Caesar, when she went to go and seduce him, basically, and she was not just a pretty face. This woman was very political and had a sharp-witted mind, but because she was a woman most of the time back then, you know, they didn't think much about it. But she showed them. She came on a boat and they smelled her before they saw her. And a lot of people think lotus when they think Cleopatra because of Egypt, which lotus is originally from there. No, this bad lady, she came through with rose scented sails, little boys and cherubs right on her boat rowing. So I'm thinking little boys are probably young guys. She had nereids, women dressed up like angels and everything, and she was sitting on her throne on this ship like she owned the universe.
You better
And
Yep.
tell the story, Miss Shelley. You better
they
tell
Yep.
smelled
the
her in
story.
London coming down the Thames before they saw her.
Mm.
Well, London for us now,
Love
but back then,
Cleopatra.
yes, I love Cleopatra, and
And
she
I
was
and I
also
have that
finest.
one, and mine just finished today. I've been
You know,
burning it all week.
we
Yep.
find you another one, but
So
yes,
I'm getting me another one.
I really hate that a lot of the stuff burned back then, but she was a scientist and she made her own beauty. They said daily she bathed in like I don't know if it was goat's milk, but she bathed in milk. She believed in beautiful balms and tinctures. She made her own creams. I wish that book had survived. That would have been a masterpiece nowadays, but it didn't. So that's my Cleopatra.
And she was black.
Yes, baby. They go back and forth on that controversy, but yeah, I think she was. So
Yes.
that has, like I said, peppercorn, rose, a sultry, peppercorn, vanilla, and a little plum. So it's a
And it
little
smells
fruit in there.
so good. That candle is amazing.
Love it. Thank you.
All right. What we got next, y'all?
We have the third one is cozy. Cozy. I was thinking
Oh, I
of
have
this.
Yeah, cozy's in the bliss bag.
Yes, cozy is Kentucky bourbon, On this one, I just have vanilla cream, but it's actually I put vetiver on there because vetiver is usually in a candle most of the time, besides your musk and your light musk, dark musks. But I went with the twist, not just your regular vanilla, but I wanted a little Kentucky sass in there, a little bourbon. I thought, what would you do with the smell? And when I smell, oh, my candles also, I might not have told you, but if you look on the website, creates a story behind it, just like my Cleopatra, my Amphitrite, and all the whole with the Pharos. Cozy reminded me of possibly sitting at a fireplace with your nice hot cup of brew, cocoa, whatever, in
With
your
your
little
Kentucky bourbon, girl. We drinking Kentucky bourbon.
well, your little hot cocoa with a shot in it.
Yes.
sitting, sitting up there with your little fuzzy socks, and you could be watching TV or just looking at the fireplace, thinking about where you could be or not where you could be. This is what I thought of at the time for cozy, and it was a little chilly at the time, but cozy seems to be a year round because most people love the vanilla scent.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
that
a
is
very
my
nice scent.
thank you. And you
It's
can't go
very
wrong with vanilla. So that's why I put that in the bliss bag. I went back and forth on my favorite three, but I decided to come with
That
that one.
cozy smells really nice. Yes.
Very nice. It
It's
smells
very
so good.
subtle. It's warm. It's a spot. Okay, you were saying the Cleopatra is floral and spice because of the peppercorn. Cozy is pretty much I guess a spice as well because of the vanilla and the Kentucky bourbon that would be a drink, maybe a gourmand kind of scent.
Come on, Gourmand.
And that I have 50,000. Well, they say jack of all trades, master of none. I have 50,000 collections in my head and on paper, but we'll get there as we go.
This smells very nice. It's very creamy. It's
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
this
Oh,
is
you
like
have it. Ooh.
nice.
Mm-hmm. All
And
right.
it's not overpowering. It's just
No, it's not. It's a nice
smooth.
That's
refreshing
very nice. Yep.
and creamy, and it just seems like you should be chilled up, cozy with somebody watching
And
something.
or watching the snow fall, outside with the nice. I always think of a fireplace when I saw cozy. You don't have to have a fireplace, but that's what it made me think of.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Love
Very
it.
nice, yes. With a nice furry rug, sitting on the couch, all curled up. Yes.
A little dog sitting there with you watching TV next to you.
Mm-hmm.
So
All
my
right. Next is the winner. That was the winning candle right there.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Cleopatra is giving it a run for its money and
Oh
cozy,
wow.
but Gypsy was my heart when I found this fragrance. When I smelled it out of the out of the bottle before I even made a candle, I said, "Oh my word! This is my soul. This is my. You know how you have a picture of yourself and what you think you look like. This is me. What I think I look like. I don't care what they say. You open it up. I, I, I I don't even know how to describe how it smells. It took me to, you remember Hunchback of Notre Dame? Just the movie or the cartoon itself, Disney?
Mm-hmm.
I thought of no one but Esmeralda, the gypsy. This
Mm.
fragrance is spicy and a warm. It has carrot. I said carrot. The
Yes.
girl told me yes, carrot. I put Laurel. I can't even say it. Laurier rose. I found it has in it and vanilla bean. But technically, I should have put on there. They renamed it pimento berries and Tahitian vanilla. But the
Mm.
original name for this one is Seven Veils. And if you
Mm.
know
Seven veils. Mm-hmm.
Seven Veils, I forget her name, Sherrod, the King Herod's wife was kind of evil in the Bible in a way. She wanted John the Baptist, but John the Baptist, ain't like, girl, I ain't into you there like that.
Mm.
So during Herod's birthday, I want to say Shalom, that was her name. She was beautiful, and she did a scarf dance for him, which I thought was kind of weird. That's your stepfather, but she did it,
Mm-mm.
and the mom had already told her what to ask for your dad because he's going to say, "What do you want?" Because he's going to be so enamored with this dance, and she said she wanted if you know the Bible, the head of John the Baptist. I went back and forth as a Baptist person myself. I said, "Oh, grab a clutch of pearls." Well, she did what? They named this what?
She sure did.
So I said, "No, no, no, no. We not naming this was the original Seven Veils, and I'm not naming it that. I'm naming it Gypsy, and we're gonna make it better than that because
Yeah.
it's not happening." And this was the one, the candle that won. Um, Bryce said it smelled like carrot cake to him. It does not smell that like way to me. And also, I know I'm weird. I'm an 80s baby. I was born in the 70s though. Fleetwood Mac. Every time I hear the Stevie Nicks, that woman, I love her voice, beautiful. Gypsy.
Mhm.
That one song, Gypsy.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
you.
I can see
Gypsy.
I can see the wagon, the bonfire, the whole light moving, the horses. Yes, this is Gypsy. I don't know. It's just it is.
And Miss Shelley, they're saying the code doesn't seem to be working yet.
Mm, we'll fix that. Let me go up here.
Okay.
Uh,
But yes, that is the one that Bryce could not stop talking about. He was like, Gypsy, Gypsy, Gypsy. And I was like, oh, I got to get it.
We
I
love
love it.
And I don't even like, I love
Mhm.
florals, but that one, I still have a little bit left because I will not, I don't want to burn it out. But now that I have the sale, I'll be getting another one.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let me pop real quick if you don't mind. Let's try this again. This has been fun with this whole thing, but I'm learning as we go. I'm gonna be my own digital platform person soon.
Oh, this is on the new platform.
Yes,
Oh
and
yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot about that.
Okay, 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 okay.
keep on name, keep on code. Let's just call it BCMC 50, and coupon type percentage coupon. We're going to start now, and we're going to run through the 31st for you. Um, Sorry, this isn't very professional, but I thought it worked, but it kicks me out of stuff too. I've been learning. I'm trying to stick with him because Jason's a pretty good guy and he's trying to do his thing. I'm trying to help him out. We gotta help our black folks out. Let's see, 8 o'clock p.m. and we're starting it now, and we're gonna end it. Let's end it February the 1st at 12 in the morning. How about that?
Don't she sound like she helping the customer right now? And yes, we're gonna. Yep. Which one? Yes, we're gonna put that. Okay, we're gonna put it for February 1st since January 21st. We missed that one. We're gonna go February 1st.
It's in my blood. All right. The one you for customer. There we
You're
go.
not gonna get flustered. We're gonna get this together with code. Okay. Did you put your candles in your cart? Well, while I do this, just go on ahead and put your candles in your cart. Thank you, please. I'll make sure y'all grab the gypsy candle for sure.
Yeah, mine is
It
in the
should be,
cart. Both
it
of them.
should be active. It should be
All
BCMC
right,
50.
everyone.
Okay, y'all try it again and see if it's working. But I have both of them in my basket.
Put gypsy in your cart, y'all. And there's some other candles on here. Wait a minute. How far are we going, sis? Because there's some other candles that I see on there in gold vessels.
Oh, those are my Greek gods and goddesses collection. That's the Olympic god Zeus. All the guys. There's 6 guys, 6 girls. There's Hera, Aphrodite, all of those.
But I
And
think
those,
these are so are those on sale too, or just these that
I,
were
I think it's the whole thing. I just said active. I don't
okay.
see. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Shelly.
Mhm.
But we're going through her top sellers, y'all.
Yes.
I
Okay.
just did the
So
Milan collection because I think you were like doing the top 6, but
mhm,
whatever they
mhm.
want off of there.
Okay. All right. Next we have parchment.
And Parchment was the Royal Library of Alexandria, the ancient um, Library of Alexandria, and they had above one of the guys that was there, you won't remember his name, Greek like Aristotle. He saw over the shelves the place of the cure of the souls. So
Mm.
the Library of Alexandria was basically like the research institute. They would take Phoenician, Armenian, Babylonian works and transfer them onto papyrus. Big, huge library, like our U.S. Library of Congress, if you say, but not so political, but just for the world. Astronomy, Aristotle, like I said, What's another one? Everybody knows. Archimedes. All those people went there, and most of the time they were just doing research. They also had a zoo. I found out not too long ago that they had exotic animals in that they would research. Thought that was pretty cool. But this actual candle is parchment, and it has leather, plum, and violet in it.
Mm.
So the violet, your little floral in there, and then you have the leather, which reminded me of the bindings of the leather and the papyrus and the codexes, because they did have leather. I'm trying to say, if you've ever seen Gladiator or Gladiator 2, when you saw them in their palace, they had those scrolls. It was like that, and it's all of them. These are 2 wicks, and I would say this is a floral with a little fruit and leather. Leather is in a different category. I guess you could say leather is kind of not really earthy. I don't know how to describe leather.
Maybe masculine.
Possibly, yeah, the masculine. So it has a little. That's what I like. This fragrance, you smell the top notes, and then the bottom, the middle notes, and the whole base notes. They intersperse so fluidly, and it's different ones. You can't just say, "Oh, this is a masculine candle. Oh, this is a floral candle." You can smell all of them at different times. It's beautiful. Love it. Parchment.
So what does the leather and the fruit smell like?
It has a little. You know how you go into a library and you see the polished tables, like that they have wood tables, and they have the old tomes, the books and stuff, but not stuffy like an old library, but like a fresh, how you can go into a library and it's really fresh in there. I don't know. It's almost smell like a real good book. I don't know how else to describe it. A real fresh book.
Okay. Everybody loves your stories.
Thank you. I've got some deep stuff. I mean, and this last one, I love him. This poor boy. Tutankhamun. Now, I spelled it M-E-N because there's a whole story behind his name. He was actually born, he's the son of Akhenaten.
Is that King Tut?
Yes. I know y'all won't remember who Akhenaten is, but Akhenaten was one of the pharaohs. I forgot his lineage, but he was, I think, Tutmosis' son, but he was married to Nefertiti. Everybody thought of Ra, the god Ra, Amun Ra. Well, he said, I'm not going to worship him. I'm going to worship the sun god. So he came up with his own sun god. Well, you know how that is in politics. Everybody was in uproar. Some people were with him, some weren't. So when he died, they got rid of all his stuff. He was like almost erased from, I don't know how Nefertiti survived, but he was almost erased from history. But this is his son, Tutankhamun. And like most ancient royals, they married within their family. Tutankhamun's wife was Anaxenamun. If you watch The Mummy, you know who Anaxenamun is. And he was a boy ruler. When his dad died, he took the reign at 9 years old. And his mother, who I've forgotten her name, she was one of, Nefertiti was his mother. I mean, his wife, but he had other wives. Well, his wife's sister, or whatever, was King Tut's mother. So I just thought it was all just fascinating. I'm like this for hours reading into it. But King Tut smells like amaretto, rum, and tonka.
I like that.
And when you open it, and I smelled it the first time, it's very strong. It's very masculine but spicy. And
I was getting masculine. Yeah, I was getting masculine from that.
It made me think of the temple. And I have a story that I've written in there that he's getting ready for his ceremony as king. He's nervous. He's a child. He doesn't know what's going on. The priests are around him. They have their altar scents, and they crown him. This is what I thought it smelled like. If going through the temple.
I'm gonna have to get that.
I love the notes.
Yeah,
because I love amaretto. I love a good rum. Like, oh, that sounds so
I
good.
do too, Jules. I do too.
Oh, I gotta get that.
So this is my last baby from the Melange collection. It's Tutankhamun, or Moon, however you want to say it.
And I love how you know the stories of each of your candles. That's what makes it so intriguing. It's like, oh,
They're deeper, but
tell
yes,
me more.
that's base. For us.
Yes.
These are great stories.
Yes. So Tony says, I'm here for the history lesson. Love your energy. Candace says, okay, I'm gonna say this. Miss Shelley, we need you like telling candle stories for your sense. So captivating. This is a whole live series.
I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, I'm
Mhm.
like, are you going live with these stories?
Yes.
Yeah,
You said
you
Mama
should.
Live, please. I should, but I didn't want to get too boring because some people like after a while, like, yeah, well, yeah, what were we saying?
I mean, you got 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes. You can tell them something in 10 minutes, especially if you're telling them why you named the candle something and why it describes the scents. Yes.
And
And
you
you
know,
don't have to do them all at the same time. Do
And
like
you don't have to be
each
on fire.
live can be dedicated to a certain candle.
Especially the King Tut one. That would be because everybody's
Hmm.
familiar with King Tut,
thank you,
Cleopatra.
girls. I'm trying to break into lives, but I'm like, what do I do? You want to see me with my hands pour what? That's a good thing I could probably do. And there are some people.
Hmm.
And one thing that made me pretty much, I did cry a little, teared a little bit when I was at one of the last year at the Oklahoma Go Market. I had my, oh, do you, do you have a moment to see my lighthouse?
Hmm?
Do you have a
Yeah,
moment to see my lighthouse?
I
yeah.
Un
was like,
momento, por favor.
Not your lighthouse.
right. I was like, where's she taking us?
Oh, I love these. She has a rose gold vessel as a part of her.
The gods, right?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it is so pretty.
Okay, girls. I have to be very delicate with her. But I'm gonna put it over here so you can see what I'm doing. I bought, because I'm such a nerd, I bought this Lego. I call it adult building blocks, not Legos.
Uh-uh.
It was like 1,300 pieces. Can you see that?
Oh
Yes.
wow.
And
Oh, it has lights.
I put that together myself over a month between working at 12:30 to 9 in the mornings
I
and late at
love
night.
it.
And I put it on my display. Do not touch children because I had little boys go crazy over that.
Mm-hmm.
I put that together, and it's the Lighthouse of Alexandria, and they were getting ready to discontinue it.
Oh,
So
wow.
this guy from Egypt came through my booth, and I was like, oh God, I hope I'm not, being disrespectful or not historically correct, or maybe he'll tell me and not be mad. He said I actually was pretty. He was a younger guy, but he said you pretty much nailed it. He was in awe. It made me
Mm.
cry because I was like, I don't know why, but I just love the area. Maybe that's my roots, my gene, way down off in the bloodline. I don't know, but
Okay.
I
It's the
love it.
sunlight.
I'm gonna have to do lives. You girls gave me a thank you.
You're gonna have to and tell a story. People, that's gonna be very interesting.
Okay, thank you. So, yep, that's me. That's my lighthouse, my little nerdy self. But I also am bougie and I like exotic things.
So
Oh,
tell me
bougie.
about your Demeter. Is it Demeter?
Demeter.
Demeter? Is it more of a fruity? Because it says apple, clove, and peach.
Let me look because I haven't really played with those a lot.
That sounds very nice.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember which one is Demeter. Hold on, you threw me off on my
And then there's another one I'm gonna ask you about, Apollo, which is citrus, peppermint, and spearmint.
Mm.
Apollo is it's a dupe, but it is hold on.
Mm-mm.
It's not Aquadigio. It is okay. Let me just look at them because I'm forgetting off the top of my head.
He said they are not called Legos. They are called adult blocks.
Building blocks.
Adult blocks, y'all. Not
Okay.
Legos.
Zeus is Savage.
Mm.
Poseidon is Aquadigio. Apollo is Armani code for men. Aries is
Mm.
fierce. Like Abercrombie and Fitch. Every time I smell that place, I'm like, that is fierce.
Mhm.
Hermes is Dracar Noir. And Hephaestus is smoked vanilla. It's the only one I didn't go with. It was smoky and it smelled like you had vanilla in the smoke area.
And
And you
then
What
said,
yeah,
scent is that one? Sean likes the buttery, smoky scent.
yes, it
The
has smoked
poplar?
vanilla, clove, and yeah, clove, smoke, and vanilla.
what about here? Is it Era?
Hera, Hera,
Hera?
Hera is she's the goddess. She's the wife of Zeus. It's heliotrope. It's vanilla powder and florals, and I
So
have
is it like a strong floral or is it like a
it is.
because you didn't sold me on the florals.
Oh, and Jules, remember when I told you I had like 130 different fragrances?
I see.
Not playing.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
And that was when I was, like you said, don't buy up the whole store. Well, that was when I was a novice. And I'm like, well, now you tell me 2 years down the road. Let's see, heliotrope.
Huh?
I think it has more,
I'm on live.
Uh-uh.
it has more powder. You can smell the florals, but I'm thinking more powder. Almost
Okay,
if you
more
had
powdery.
almost if you had some baby powder with the hint of florals in it.
Okay, so it's baby powderish. Okay.
Almost reminds you, but not as strong as you remember Baby Magic, the pink baby lotion. I used to love it those days,
Okay.
but
Mm,
more sophisticated with it.
gotcha.
I'd say. Hmm. And those I had started out um, Woodwick, but I may just go straight double wick candle because on some of them the
Yeah,
pink cut
they get
worked.
tricky.
And I was thinking torch, King back then they used torches. And I'm like, that would be so cool. That yeah, not in mid nowadays because it starts to be a roaring flame. So no. Yeah, no.
Okay. But I'm loving the vessels. I'm loving all of this.
And I
This is
still
amazing.
I didn't want my heart to hurt in case my business didn't I didn't want to think like that in case it didn't go off, but I didn't pull out my babies yet. But my baby, you remember Jules? I showed it to you when we were in LA.
Oh yes. Oh, I love that vessel.
Whoa.
And I'm finding all the different colors. I have four kings, four queens, pharaohs basically. They call them
Mhm.
kings and pharaohs. And it's King Tut. All of those. Well, I'm thinking about coming out this year since it's my 5 year anniversary. Thinking about doing that in the summer
I
also.
love it. Yes, that's gonna be nice.
Mhm.
So that's all
All
I'm doing in my little corner of the world.
all right, y'all. Okay, BCMC 50 is the code.
It's
And it
working,
is.
everyone.
Mm,
Yes, it's working.
yep.
My mom had a picture of King Tut in the living room when I was a little girl. And I would swear that his eyes was always following me. I used to run past that picture.
I've always been in amazement of that. I watch when they come on TV. I said I'm not going to watch it. I'll sit there and watch hours of the
Mhm.
Smithsonian or any of that because it's just amazing how they were people like me and you that lived so many years ago and they had such a different culture and environment and everything. I,
Mhm.
just, I should have been a museum curator like the girl on the mummy, but that didn't work
Well,
out.
now you're a candle maker and you can live vicariously through that.
There you go. Thank you, ma'am.
There you go. Give all the history per candle.
Thank you.
Yes, this is amazing.
Now,
All
do
right,
you,
and so while we wait, I'm gonna put the raffle entry link into the chat so that people can start entering the raffle. Go ahead, Nikki.
do you have stories with each candle when you ship them?
No, I was trying to figure out what to do when I ship them besides just
You
doing my
need to.
card and the card care card. I didn't know if it would bore people to death or not, but because on the box it has if you look on the website it'll say like
Nobody's gonna get bored, Shelly.
okay, all
You
right.
gotta. We
I
all
was just
here.
about to say, you tell how you know what we gonna be. How
Right.
you tell us?
Well, I guess my family and friends, they know me, they're like, okay,
Yeah,
thanks,
but there's
Billy.
somebody out there that's into that. They like history and they like that. They like to hear
No.
they're
And then with me, I love like
they're nerds too.
Egyptian.
And
Yep,
see,
I love
that's my
Egyptian
market,
history.
that's my tribe, but
Yeah.
around I'm not seeing many of them around here.
I love Egyptian history. Like all of that stuff is just so fascinating. That's why I named my daughter Isis because I was just obsessed with Egyptian history. Like I was like, I'm naming her Isis. I'm naming her Isis. So yep, love it.
And when the mummy came out, the Oded Far, the guy with the long hair that told him don't open the tomb,
Hmm.
I was like, oh, that was it.
You see all these snippets and all these pieces. This all needs to be on all of your social media. Your
Because
social
it's a story. It tells a story. Like this needs to be, yeah, even like
Okay.
as posts.
Actually,
Like, today we're gonna focus on, I don't know, whoever, Cleopatra. And did you know you should even have trivia? Like, did you know you could it's so many things you could do with this.
okay, I will.
I'm gonna
and
have to
have
get with
some
you.
dark roses. Put your
Yes,
candles in the
Jules, you gotta get
Because
with
all
Miss
this has
Shelley.
gone through
You
my
gotta get with
head,
Miss Shelley,
but
'cause
I'm
she over
like,
here counting herself out. You already telling people they're gonna get bored. We ain't even heard nothing yet.
Listen, I'm about to run your social media page in a second because listen,
Yeah.
I got plenty of
okay,
ideas.
And I love
before,
what Tony said. She said, put it in the other side of the care card under the thank you. There's so many things.
okay, thank you. See, I was so grossed with my when I do my pop-ups, I go into all that. I should put it on my website, like you said,
Yeah,
or
because you're
or
gonna start
yeah,
more people like you.
yeah.
There's a bunch of
Okay.
people out here like you. Just because you don't see them in Tulsa immediately in front of you, don't mean they ain't out here in the world. They all over the world.
They on
That's
Facebook, they on Instagram,
teach coaches, teach.
they in
I hear
Facebook group.
you.
Let me go look at your page because I
We
know for
about to get
sure
you
I
together,
didn't.
Miss
It's
Shelley,
sad. I'm
right
looking at
now.
CEO Shan. She's
Mm-mm.
like, I'm like, this girl is rocking. She just has
There's
all
so
kinds
many
of
things
useful
you could be
stuff.
doing with this because they all tell a story and they connect and it's interesting.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Well, before
So the link to the raffle, real quick, is in the chat. We're going to leave that open for about 2 more minutes.
okay.
So if you
Thank you
and
all.
yeah, what we're doing is giving away three. Well, we're picking three winners for a BCMC All Up in Your Wax T-shirt.
It sounds like
So
Charlie Brown teachers talking.
Hmm.
I think it's feedback from your headset, sis.
Me?
No, 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 no.
Say something again,
Say
Jules.
something.
She's on mute. Oh, she must be testing it out.
Hmm.
can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, we hear the feedback. Yeah, it's.
Think about it like this. If
Y'all hear me?
yes. Oh yes, Shelly. We gotta do some talking. I don't see anything about any of these fascinating stories you told us or based off this social media. Now I do see it on the website. I can say it is there, but it is not here.
There's a
Yeah,
lot.
I'm still
Jules
learning
said
social
there's so
media.
much
My
you can do.
daughter's on my case too.
Now
And
we on
then
your case.
But before I started
OMG.
working for the airlines, I was a children's library aide. So I used
Mhm.
to do the stories for the kids, and kids would come up for book reports, and I'd go through stuff with them. So that's
And you're a
probably
great
one of my nurses.
storyteller.
I'm sorry.
You're a great storyteller.
Oh, well, thanks.
When you tell your stories, it's captivating, and it make you have history that even if you know some, like we knew some of Queen Tut, but there's things I didn't know, and
Mhm,
so that's a story that needs to be told, and we need to know that, and
mhm.
your customer, your audience needs to know that, and you can't go into it saying what they're going to be bored. We'll tell you if we bored or not. You don't tell us we bored. Give us a chance to say we bored.
I just want to be, like a staunchy professor. You know how you fall asleep
But
in that
some
class.
people like
No.
that. Some people like that. So be yourself, and people they're
Mhm.
gonna come to you. They're gonna come to you. Everybody may not be your audience, but even if it's just getting your candle and getting these facts on the card, they're like, oh, I didn't know that. And guess what? They're gonna go tell somebody else. Did you know that King Tut? Blah blah blah. So
And this is something that you can put on your boxes. These stories can go on your boxes. It
I
can
have it
go.
actually for Candle Delirium, and I need to.
Mhm.
Actually, when I send them out in boxes, I have that little goddess of the so and so, just a little snippet so people kind of know. But like you said, I need to actually put a little story inside, I guess, on a
Mhm.
card form. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Listen, I can see a whole bunch of stuff going.
Mhm.
We need to amp it up
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
by a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. Like
All right. Link is closing.
Yep. And you're gonna watch your stuff soar once you start getting to those stories. People are gonna be intrigued, and they're gonna just it's gonna change the trajectory a
Well,
lot.
thank you. Okay. I'm working on
everybody in here was sitting on the edge of their seats listening to you. I'm sitting here like
Me
it.
too.
Really?
I don't want to miss nothing. What you said?
I'm like, what's going on with this story? Let me hear
Right?
what's on. Yeah.
And
I had a very vivid imagine. I still do as a child, a very vivid imagination, and just having some history to go along with it. It's just I don't know how to. I said that's what I want to do in my candle business.
And a lot of people are into Greek mythology too. So it's not like you're doing something that nobody's ever like. The people are interested in. A lot of people are into like Zeus, Apollo, Aphrodite, Nefertiti, all that stuff. So that's Nefertiti. She's not Greek mythology, is she? No, that's another mythology.
Nefertiti, yeah, she was Egyptian.
Egyptian. Okay, I was
It's
getting
kind of Egyptian Greek because
yes.
they were really over them, and then after Caesar and sacked the cities of Rome, they've had a little bit of everything in Egyptian
You see how
culture.
you just went into that? You just how you just schooled me? You see how you just did that? It just comes like you see how you just did that?
Yes,
And I'm like, okay. So
right, right.
I'm telling you,
well,
and like
that's where I kind of made my
going
Egyptian
live.
flair, and I didn't know how to incorporate that, and then my Pharos, but I'm learning, I'm segueing, and it's starting to become fruitful. Thank you.
That's because it's all black.
And technically, they might fight you on. I didn't want to say anything, Nikki, because I won't be no all. But Cleopatra was supposedly from Macedonia. She was not black. That's the debate.
She's
Oh,
black.
she was
She's
black.
black.
She was black. They trying to, they always try to.
hmm
Patrick was black.
hmm I said, whatever, y'all. Whatever makes
Let
you
them
happy, because
but
I know.
yeah, exactly. They can fight all they want to. They ain't gonna win.
They ain't
Because
gonna win.
on one of these, when I bring them out, I think it's the white one, King Kashta, Kashta. He was a black man from Kemet and Cush, and he took over Egypt for, I think it was the 25th dynasty, and his son Pa. So I'm sorry, I get up into it.
You better. You better.
Miss Kelly, your challenge for next week, or not even next week, your next challenge is to go live and talk about one of these stories.
Okay.
Queenie said, and she was black. Period. She's black.
You got to go live and
It's a
tell one of
quit.
these stories.
Okay, we'll do.
Miss Shelley, I think I need you to I need a phone. We need to have a phone call.
Okay.
Phone call. Because we gonna take this. We gonna take it to the moon, take it to the sun.
Jules, I need your guys' numbers.
You got my number.
I do.
We
All
gonna turn it
right.
around, and you gonna have to tell these stories because these stories are captivating,
Very
amazing.
captivating.
You light up when you tell a story.
She does.
That is gonna make people interested in the candle because you are excited about telling the story about
Yes.
why you named it that, and people are gonna love that.
And also, girls, there's a portrait thing where you can make yourself look like someone. I think it's called Portrait You or something. I was gonna do Nefertiti, but this is my
Yes.
muse. I always tell people, if you can find something that resonates with
I
you.
love
Her name
that.
is Niobe, and she follows me around the room like you said, Cleopatra. I mean,
King
King
Tut.
Tut. She looks at me like, girl, now you know that didn't work, or you know you need to do that, or girl, yes. She just has all the characteristics, so she helps me out with my thinking. So now I just need to get it out, like Nikki says.
Yes, yes. So can we get a Pharaoh's love story for February? Candace said this. Candace is the one who said, can we get a Pharaoh's love story for February?
Sure, we could try, yeah.
No, we can't try. Can we get one? Yes or no?
Yes. My brain was already thinking, what am I going to do?
What two candles can we put together and merge them and do a love story with and sell that as a bundle?
right off the bat, we could do Gypsy and Cleopatra because I can't remember his name, but uh, Esmeralda fell in love with the guy. If you remember the Hunchback of Notre Dame, he was in love with her, but he let her go with the other guy. He was heartbroken, but she ended up with the other guy. And Cleopatra was with Julius Caesar as well as Mark Antony. So right there, bam, bam.
Yep, that would be great.
But I'm also trying to maybe I kind of put that on back burner. But for Valentine's Day, I was trying to get something out for like a kind of a pamper thing, but I'm not quite certain yet. I was trying to get it out this week, but we'll see.
How far along are you?
I just need to make more. I was thinking about a massage candle and a room spray, and I was going to do a self pamper, but then I was like, my Aloha is already as a destination candle, so I was like, well, bummer. I don't want to say Aloha. I want to say bye on Valentine's Day. Could be a breakup,
A
but
lot of people.
it's about it's mostly about romance and sensuality and stuff. So I had another one that was called Strawberry Switchblade, and I decided it's a little salt with the with the strawberry. So it was like my tagline I'm looking at was sweet meets chaos, or something like that. And I decided to do a massage candle for you or you and your loved one. Room spray, if you want to spray it, because the massage candle you're gonna blow out like Yaz and put it on your hand and smell real good, and maybe a blindfold instead of an eye mask.
A satin one
Hmm.
with dark roses.
A little racy, but
Which
still a
candle has
little.
the dark roses?
You said what?
Which candle has the dark roses?
Um, um,
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra.
It would have been. Ooh. It would have been. You know those boxes with the satin on the inside of it? That would have been a night with some dark rose petals in there. That would have been a cute little boom, boom, boom.
See, I didn't think that. I have a white box with pink and red and gold, white, like crinkle paper. Like when I do the crinkle paper instead of the satin, sometimes I think of, how in the museums when you would open up when the museums would get their shipments of artifacts and you open it up and it has all that stuff in it. That made me think of Egypt too, like the what do you call it, the canopic jars,
My
all
mind,
that
my
stuff.
mind is my spidey senses are tingling. What if we need to have a side conversation, because that would have been a dope into one of your candles is opening an ancient artifact and it's in your candle is in that box.
Ooh, I like how
Like,
you.
they have those jam boxes that they give you a thing to open it up with, like
Mhm.
that hammer thing you open up. Anybody seen those wood boxes that the man you have to
Mm-hmm.
open it?
Yep.
To do that with your artifact, and your candle is inside.
I didn't know if that would be too weird. They'd be like, canopic jars. What is she talking about?
Well, there you go. Be as weird as you want. This is your brand, and it's your love, it's your passion, it's shine through. Like, you're saying things about your brand that you don't even know that you're saying right now. That is making you like, oh my gosh, you need to be doing this. You need to be doing this, and you don't even know you're doing it.
Good insight. I'm glad we had this tonight.
All right, Miss Shirley.
I got work to do.
Yep.
I'm gonna send you a DM and say, did you do your live yet? We're gonna be on it with you. You let us
Like,
know.
you get your little content calendar, and it's about to be
Okay,
popping.
okay.
And you gotta tell a story.
I don't know. I mean, some things I jump head in, and some things I'm like, is this gonna work? Well, I
Shelly,
got
it's
little thing
gonna
right
work.
now.
It's gonna work. Yep.
I'm getting
I got the
there.
same one. I got the same one. It's gonna
I'm
work.
trying to know how to get it together. That thing was
Still don't. Still don't. It was moving on its own. It was doing all kind of stuff. I said, forget it.
Did y'all put y'all candles in your shopping cart? Everybody in the chat, did you put put your candle in the shopping cart?
Thank you
Y'all
all.
better make sure y'all going ahead and get y'all gypsy, and if you want, going ahead and get you cozy. If you don't have the bliss bag, if the bliss bag has cozy in it, but gypsy is the one that, like I said, Bryce can't stop talking about. Well, Jude said Bryce can't stop talking about it. And what is the Aloha candle? Because I seen that and I was looking at the Satsuma one. So which?
Aloha is the strawberry guava. It gives you a sense of being on the beach with a nice fruity drink, or you know, it it,
I love a
it
fruity drink.
reminds me. Hmm.
That's how I love a fruity drink.
It reminds me of. That's why I named it Aloha. I was like, I can think of Hawaiian leis and aloha, or just being there, just ooh, and it's got guava, strawberry, and vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
Guava, uh, that and papayas and everything is always tropical. So that's why I said aloha. And it was one of my in the destination collection I'm trying to come up with. It is the Hawaiian, or is it the Hawaiian one? No, I'm sorry, it's in my classic collection. I went ahead and put it in there, and I'm getting ready to come out with France, and I was looking at the different countries and what scent to do there. But then I got stopped because I got wholesale. Like I said, Jules, I'm getting more wholesales than I am regular website sales. So I kind of went that way for a minute. But I'm gonna
Hmm.
work this out.
Yes. All right. I just placed my order.
This is
So
great.
My shipping is crazy.
You're
You said
shipping.
hers is good. How far am I from?
What happened?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
well no, mine ended up being the same
Oh,
because
was it?
I got 3 candles.
I was like, oh, okay.
Mhm. Yeah, when you do one, yeah, but my it's the same, but they're heavy. Um, all right, I'm going to do the raffle.
Come on, raffle.
Oh, do I get in the raffle or no?
I already closed.
Okay.
You was telling us your candle stories.
Where's Yaz? She wasn't
You
even
gotta
there
be in the next
messing
one,
with
Miss
me.
Shelley.
This-
Okay, so the smoky vanilla one was which one? Oh
Uh,
wait, yeah,
are you talking about for the goddess and gods and goddess collection?
yes.
It was Hephaestus.
Okay.
He was the god of, actually, if you don't know that name, Greek, Roman, it's Vulcan. He was the god of he was the blacksmith, the one that got all okay. Ares is the god of war,
Mm.
and Hephaestus was the ones that got. He was basically their blacksmith, and he was married to Aphrodite.
Okay, I'm going to pick 3 winners.
We went on our chickens and all.
And let us know in the chat if you are here. Must be present to win.
Only way. I think I put my code in wrong.
All right, Miss Teresa Fletcher. Is Miss Fletcher in the building?
If not, I can take your prize, just like I took Lakeisha Keisha's. Madam E, don't forget to mail it to me in Pennsylvania. Oh, what's this? The Valentine's Day edition on the wheel? It looked like chocolate strawberries.
Child, I don't know.
The color,
It's definitely giving strawberry.
it's definitely. Come on, Queen.
Woo! Queenie!
Tony said I'm here, so she's claiming.
Queenie Wade. And then is Queenie in the building?
She says she's here.
Toya's in here. Hey, Toya.
Miss Lois, as always.
Lois.
Oh, yeah.
Lois knows she gonna win her some.
I
Right,
know
Miss
not
Lois
to
is
rub
on
Miss
her
Lois.
game.
I'm leaving here with something.
Right,
All
I'm gonna start calling her Miss
right.
Lois. I'm leaving here with something.
right.
Well,
All
thank you
right.
all for
Well,
coming in. Oh, thank you.
yes. Thank you, Miss Shelley, for joining us and letting us get
Great.
all up in your
Thank you,
rag.
ladies. Always a pleasure. You just don't know how y'all blessed my life.
We love you,
We
Miss
love
Shelley.
Love
you.
you too.
All right, guys. Thank you all for joining us. The three
Yes.
winners. Congratulations, Teresa Fletcher, Queenie Wade, and Lois Brown. You will be getting a All Up in Your Wax t-shirt coming your way. And don't forget, guys, use the code BCMC 50% off of Pharos Candle Co.com. Candles are amazing. I just ordered 3. I can't wait to get them.
I'm getting a Demeter.
Demeter. I think that's Janet Jackson's middle name.
No, it's Demeter.
Is
Demita,
it Demeter?
Demita Joe.
There
Oh,
you
it's
go. There you go. There you go again. See, ma'am, ma'am. How did we go there?
oh, no.
Ma'am.
But y'all have a good evening and thank you for joining us. And remember, join us tomorrow morning for class and fill out that form for the vessel
Yes,
buy-in.
yes. Buying in. We buying in. We buying in.
Some
Bye.
people in Atlanta,
We
hook
got
up.
drip
Some
for
people in
sale.
Houston, hook up. Some
We got
people
drip
in
for sale.
Minnesota, hook up.
I got drip for sale.
I got drip for sale.
Good night, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.